What can people do when the job bottleneck is field-wide? So thinking about, are you geographically mobile, which is what a lot of people in the LAM field do recommend, though of course the reality is that many of us are geographically tied to our location, especially if we've been around for a while and we've started families, etc., or taking care of families. So if you're geographically mobile, great, but that is not always the case for us. So then the next thing to think about is, are you career mobile? And so you'll remember us talking about this briefly in the previous question and thinking about, okay, I was an archivist in an academic organization over here. However, I did a significant amount of records management, and I know that I could go into records management for a company, for example, or I've done database work. I can go over and work in a non-LAM organization doing database implementation and management. So thinking about that career mobility and that career pivot. Another thing to consider, especially with the job bottleneck, is to find a filler job or a just for now job. For many of us, and especially during economically hard times for LAMs, many of us have gone and gotten a different job. And for some of those jobs, they actually pay more than the LAM field, which is a whole other webinar. So finding a job for now, there's no shame in that. Do what you need to do to get by. Another thing to think about is to join an SAA or equivalent professional organization, section, or committee. While this doesn't directly solve the job bottleneck problem, much of what we are seeing, not just in the LAM field, but more broadly, is that it's also a bit of a who you know game, or even just being aware of the places and the opportunities beyond just the job boards. So meeting with more members in your professional organizations exposes you to more opportunities, exposes you to more people, which then also means that people are more aware of you also when these opportunities come up. And another thing to seriously consider is to take a break. Knowing how bad the market is right now, taking a break is an option, depending on how you are doing financially and mentally with all of this. It may be that you just need to not look for a LAM job right now. Maybe you do a different job. Maybe you're in a place in your life where you can take a break from employment in general. I know for many of us, that's not actually a luxury we have, but in whatever form that takes for you, if you need a break right now, take it.